100.3 K-Talk.
Today we're going to focus on what every American family, every American business is a stakeholder in, and that is health care.
I have a basic distrust of government, not just when my guy isn't the one in charge. We're all Americans, and it shouldn't be that every 4 years, half of us are unhappy.
I think it's extremely unproductive to talk about the Republicans blocking this thing. I'm an independent. I detest this bill. I think there's a lot of pathological lying going on in this debate. I think we need to take a lot of time to do this right, as that gentleman said back there. We're in an economic crisis today. We're not primarily in a healthcare crisis. We're in an economic crisis, so much so that the Chinese are advising us how to run our economy. That's a disgrace. We need to get real about solving our economic problems, getting people back to work, getting the country solvent, and then we can talk about health care. Thank you very much.
I have my own business. I have a wife with lupus. I have a 16-year-old daughter that's blind in one eye. I pay for my own insurance. And I must be a strange guy. I think that's my responsibility. I kind of look at it as my responsibility to take care of my family.
Today is my last day on my family health insurance plan. I'm getting kicked off after that because I'm too old, and because of my income level and I have conditions, so I'm unable to buy private insurance. I actually come from a healthcare, my dad is a physician, and our entire family has struggled through every single illness that anyone has had. It's been a fight with the insurance companies to cover anything, and I guess that's why I support a public choice, because I guess the government doesn't have, I feel like they don't have a reason to always deny us care. They're not trying to get a profit from denying us care. That's how insurance companies make their profits. They deny, deny, deny.
I was listening with interest. Your enthusiastic, your interest in that we would turn out, we would come and express our opinion, and how you were looking forward to hearing our comments. And I had to remind myself that had your party had the votes a month ago, there would have been no input from anybody. You guys would have rammed it through without any discussion, without even seeing the bill on the internet.
Well, I appreciate you sharing your views. However, there was no piece of legislation that was being rammed through anywhere. I know that
I am delighted with the wisdom that was shown by the constituents tonight. I think Betty's program of health care as a right is nuts.
Me too.
But she has the honesty to say that's what she's interesting for. I mean, we can debate that.
We can debate it.
The people who are here have a lot more wisdom as to why that isn't going to work.
This was not an uneducated group.
No. Not by a long shot.
These people knew that bill better than her, I bet.
Lori, you were stuck outside. If you could have come in here to ask Betty a question, what would you have asked her?
I would have asked her this. I said, Betty, my question is simple. Everything the government currently runs is bankrupt. When talking about how American people can afford the public option, President Obama says that he's going to make things more efficient and get rid of waste in government and in the system. However, my question to you is, how can you make things more efficient by adding more legislation to the already 133,000 pages of Medicare and Medicaid regulations?
Great question. Darlene, how about you?
Well, what I want to say is that when I got here at 6 o'clock, okay, and so I stood in line, and there's a guy coming up handing out all those thank you signs to everybody, and I said, no, not me, I don't want one. And he made some derogatory comment, to me, and all right, and so then everybody that came in behind me in line, he took them to go up to the line, totally different line, to get in. For people that don't live in the district.
21 questions answered, 14 opposed, 5 supported the bill, and 2 it was too hard to tell. Is that what you expected?
I expected to have a discussion, and I think a lot of people, I wouldn't say that they opposed the bill, they just had questions that there were certain
I
things that they were
distrust government. Yeah, I'd say it was pretty. I took notes on it. Would you come on the Chris Baker show tomorrow and talk about the town hall?
Tomorrow.
I'm booked
tomorrow.
He starts at 5 a.m. You could talk in the car.
I'm like really booked doing stuff tomorrow for my arm. But thank
He's
you.
on for 4 hours.
Thank you. I'll see you later.